Hey everybody, it's been a while since you've seen me, at least outside of watching those lecture videos there, and I do apologize for not putting out these videos over the weekend like I did when I started. My plan was to do those every weekend just to kind of touch base and check in, at least those that wanted to. And just as you all know, I had some major surgery earlier this year, and what can I say? Brain surgery isn't fun. I'm doing a lot better since I had that done about 3 months ago now, and still got some recovery issues that I'm dealing with, and that's part of the reason that I really just decided not to do the weekend videos any longer. It's just I needed to cut back on whatever I could that would perhaps tax me, because I do still have some fatigue, and I just really didn't want to put myself through anything that I really didn't need to do. And but it had been my plan to do those, and it's just good for an online course to keep in touch weekly like that. Again, for those that wanted to do that. But so I hope you didn't miss me too much, but you probably saw a lot of me. If you did watch the lecture videos, you probably saw more than you wanted to watching those. But I put all those together before the semester started, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do those. They're pretty labor intensive to record those videos. I know it may not look like that when you watch them, but it's a lot of work to do those, and I knew I was not going to be in any sort of shape to crank those out, and so I had all that done before the semester started, so I could just kind of rest and manage the course and grade things, which I was able to do pretty well behind the scenes there, and so Professor Hogue covered in my absence there for most of September and part of October, and did a pretty good job with that. And the rest of you, you kept in touch with me anyway through email, and that worked out pretty well. So I've gotten to know definitely a number of you through emails, and I've certainly enjoyed reading your discussion posts there too. A number of you have some really interesting things to say and perspectives, so it was always it's always fun to read those things, at least on my end as an instructor, because I never know what I'm going to get exactly. So I like that. And I hope you enjoyed those discussion items too. I try to pick things that I think are relevant but also interesting, and some of the video clips that I chose as well, really selective in those things, because it's really hard to find, I think, good content that is riveting and definitely demands your attention, and you like watching it, and it's an experience, and I'm always looking for that stuff. But just a few things about the into the course here. It's been a long time since the semester started, but you may recall way back I told you when the semester started that your final exam is not comprehensive, it's not cumulative, so it's just over these last three chapters, 12, 13, and 14, and it's the same sort of structure that you're used to already. 50 questions, you get 60 minutes for the exam, and you have a 3-day window within which you can take the exam. This time it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week here. And so make sure that you take it sometime during that window. The cutoff there is this Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. So make sure you get it done by then. And I'll be grading those soon thereafter. You'll get a notification from Canvas that I've posted your score, and also that your final grade is available there too in the grade book on Canvas. So just keep an eye out for that announcement. I will post that as I always do every semester, that the final grades are in there. So just be a little patient if you could, and I'll get those done for you and have those wrapped up as soon as possible. And I know some of you are going to be transferring to another school, so best of luck to you, and hope that all works out good, despite all of this off-campus way that we have to do things these days, and hopefully that will end soon, but it's not looking that way right now, as I'm sure a lot of you know. It's been definitely some interesting times, to borrow that expression, that we're all living in, and I know if you're like me, I'm really over it. Would like things to get back to normal, but I also believe that we all need to do our part to be responsible and just endure this, and because the consequences of not doing that. And I've certainly heard from a number of students across my courses that they're suffering with this pandemic right now, personally or in their family, and this is no joke, and it's definitely a serious thing. And just definitely be careful and take care of yourself and those around you, because that's what we have to do to be good stewards on the earth here. So sometimes you just have to do without to get to a better place, and this too shall pass, I'm sure. So we'll just look forward to that day. Uh, Otherwise, if you're done with the college here and you're moving on, again, best of luck to you there. And those of you that are going to plan a career in psychology, definitely welcome. There's a lot you can do in our field, and to me, there's nothing better than knowing that you're part of something that helps somebody breathe easier or their life gets better. Because way back in the late 1800s, psychology was created with the goal of improving the quality of human life, which is a pretty lofty goal, but it's something you can do in small ways and big ways, whether you end up being a therapist, counselor, or a researcher, or an instructor like myself, or a social worker. There's all kinds of things you can do to touch people's lives in big ways and small ways, and it's quite a thrill sometimes knowing that you're part of somebody's path forward in life, and you'll know what that's like when it happens to you as a professional. So I've certainly had experiences like that, and it's why I got into the field. So it's nice to get those reminders from time to time that you're doing something that matters, and you truly are. It's not always going to be the most exciting thing, but it's important work, and I hope you get to experience that. But that's all. You all know how to get a hold of me in case you need to, so use your email, etc. there to reach out if you need to about something, and I'll get back to you. Again, I pretty much always follow up with those things. So otherwise, have a great end of the semester. Enjoy the semester break there, and maybe I'll see some of you in another course next semester. I know I've got some of you because I've already seen my spring course list, so you're coming back for more. So it's nice to feel wanted. So anyway, y'all take care, and I'll see you out there.